It's a city where anything can happen, so what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted from the iconic Greek Theater. Music's biggest legends like the Boss, Bruce Springsteen, Sir Elton John, the late and great Frank Sinatra, plus the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, have all hit a high note here. And now, stepping onto the historic stage, me, Dana Devitt on the mic for sure. This is going to be a rockin' show. Though don't worry, I am not going to sing yet. But maybe our very own music maestro, Doug Kolk, will. Hit it, Doug.
Well, Dana, I'm not gonna sing just yet, but word on the street has it, you have an amazing voice. You know, walking backstage here at the Greek Theater reminds me of actually how many shows I've seen here. And for a concert connoisseur like me, there is no better place to go off script than Griffith Park's 5,900 seat amphitheater. And for my fellow fiends, now your VIP ticket to keep you in the know.
I'm so excited for ourselves and our staff and for the public who can just come back and be able to be outdoors and have a great time seeing concerts in LA. This is a special year for us. This is our 90th year celebration. The Greek was founded in September 1930, and here we are 90 years later. She's still standing strong and is an iconic place to see concerts. One of the blessings is that we have a consistent base of artists that want to play here, and we have fans that want to come here. And it was the first time in our history we were closed for 641 days. Have never done that. But we had an opportunity to do some good house cleaning and get the place ready for another 90 years.
And did you know Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper also filmed and performed the Oscar-winning song Shallow here? Isn't that cool?
You mean this little ditty?
You can do it! Oh my God, that's so cool!
You're gonna do it now too, right?
Oh, okay. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallows now. How was that?
I can't believe I had a front row seat for that.
All right, but let's move on to another local landmark about 6 miles away.
That would be Dodger Stadium.
You're right. That's exactly right. Home run, Dougie Fresh. Now meet the Montclair tattoo artist known for inking the other outdoor iconic stadium on superfans who bleed blue.
Yeah, so it's gonna be here, and then the shading, I'll connect it with the skyline. That way it can look like everything's just one piece. The first time that I did a tattoo, it was about 13 years ago. And when I did the first tattoo, I just felt like, man, that's cool, you know, I could put my art on someone, you know? I was actually born in Michoacan, Mexico. Came over here when I was 8. We grew up right here in Pomona. It was a little bit rough. I got into the tattooing industry. Nobody in my family had their own business. I remember I tried to apply for jobs around the tattoo shops around the area, and nobody would give me a job. I was just like, I'm just gonna open my own shop. My name is Jose Guijosa, owner of Killer Tattoos. My true passion is doing Dodger tattoos. I'm about to reveal the championship ring.
Ya tú sabes quién es.
I became a big Dodger fan. I started decorating the shop with a lot of Dodger banners. Customers started seeing that we love the Dodgers, so they started coming asking for Dodger tattoos. And I've done from just the little LA logo all the way to the whole Dodger Stadium. About 8 years ago, I did a Dodger Stadium on one of my friends on the side of the head. That one was super detailed. I remember I finished like at 3 in the morning. I posted it on social media, and right away it just went viral, it blew up.
I wanted the stadium with the piece of LA, because it's home. I didn't grow up in LA, but Dodgers is home to me. I saw his Dodger work, and I knew he was the guy who had to do my tattoo.
I'm hoping I get to tattoo Dodger player that's haven't tattooed no MLB players yet. Hopefully I get to tattoo one. And that's like my dream right now.
Okay, should I get the KTLA tower tattooed right on my forearm? How about the LAU logo right here? DM me, come on, let me know. A viewer did it. All right, that is our opening act. Next up, why girl bosses across the country are wearing this local Latina-founded lifestyle line, plus Bullseye, where to play Robin Hood in your neighborhood. The almost sold out LA Unscripted from the Greek Theater is back after a quick intermission. Stay with us. Incredible acoustics, premium seating, and an eclectic lineup from rock to pop plus punk, Latin, EDM, R&B. I mean, the Greek Theater is officially open and selling tickets. Welcome back to LA Unscripted, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, and I think this will be as close as I get to being a rock star.
Don't be so sure. We're gonna go on tour,
Right.
and I'm gonna play guitar.
I'm gonna be in the crew.
I say play guitar loosely.
Okay, all right.
I'm Doug Kolk, and we know it's better to keep our day jobs. And today, we are so excited to be at the historic amphitheater because we can finally pump up the volume and celebrate its belated 90th birthday.
That's right, and the best part about this is the intimate ambiance here. I mean, not a bad seat in the house, but you know why local concert goers put this venue on the top of the charts? The melody of the menu.
That's music to my ears. I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
I wanted the food to be iconic, very approachable, very recognizable, very comfortable. Most importantly, be really, really good and savory, just so that it complements what you're actually here for, and that's the music. We have a number of options here at the Greek. We have your basic concession stands, which does have all this food, but you also have a taqueria, which offers tacos, burritos.
This does not look like typical concert food.
Our biggest seller, believe it or not, is that item down at the end, those truffle fries.
Oh my God, these are incredible.
So again, thinking this year, 2021, comfort, what's more comfortable than Mom's mac and cheese? This year we've introduced a Texas barbecue salmon, which is served cold. You can pre-order this.
I wanted to have a salmon salad, but I didn't want to do salmon salads that I'd seen so often. We got black beans, we got corn, we got chilies, we got fresh salmon from the East Coast, but we got a local style barbecue sauce. You know, I got a pimento aioli on the top of it.
Now you want to throw the lava on, which is the salsa.
There we go. Definitely getting the nachos. I'm gonna get some fresh truffle fries, and we'll take some mac and cheese with us to go.
Very nice.
See you at the seats.
From food to fashion, now I'm handing the mic over to Megan Tellis for this Trends with Benefits.
Hey guys, I'm here in Los Angeles about to take you inside the very first headquarters of Girl Collective, the Latino-owned lifestyle brand for girls who care.
This has been such a long time in the making, and for the morale of the team, being in a space that's just ours, that isn't literally my garage or an extra bedroom in my house, was so needed and making everyone feel comfortable and like we own this space. I loved the floors and of course the windows, and having people on my team like Dina, who I knew could paint something beautiful in the space and make little like photo moments, and when people come into this space, make it more welcoming. Here we go. This is my office. We're still working on putting stuff up.
And why is the poster in the middle with the hands so important to you?
That was our Lucha image that went viral and really helped catapult our brand. With everything, we donate 20% to funding girls' education in India still.
She is gorgeous. Did you come up
Right?
with a design?
No. So
Okay.
Dina is our designer.
So the way that Christine and I usually work together is she has the big idea, and I take that big idea and I kind of do my spin on it.
They're pajamas.
She is
They are made out of
cute.
cotton. We always try to focus on being eco-friendly with our materials, and so they are 100% cotton. This has been a year in the making. It makes me emotional when I really think about it. You know, I think like all of these artisans and friends came into my life at such a different time. You know, it was 3 years ago. I had no idea. I was going to India to volunteer. I had no idea that any of this was gonna happen.
They must have been quite the duet at their high school. All right, changing tunes a bit. Next up, our Olivia De Bortoli tries her arm at archery while I take over this dressing room. Bye.
Today, I'm channeling my inner Lara Croft and learning some archery.
What's been really remarkable is in the last 10 years, I think archery has had a renaissance, especially in America. As well as we've had some really great Hollywood film productions like, example, Brave, or Tomb Raider had a crossbow and an arrow is very iconic. Even Minecraft with its skeleton archers, huge draw for archery. So we've all benefited from it, and it's gotten so many people in the sport that want to learn. With COVID, archery is one of the safest outdoor sports you can do for social distancing. So a lot of people took it out to be in the fresh air and the sunshine and do something new that was a challenge and also personal reflection that they could really focus on that was positive. When you're first starting out, I would highly recommend please go talk to a coach. A coach like myself will actually set you up with gear that is suitable for your body and your own ability, so you won't be overtaxed. At the end of the day, this is a bit like weightlifting. So we want to make sure you take it slow, you proceed, you build the right muscles. Start with a little bit of a shoulder width apart. And so it's not like, oh, I'm gonna ride a horse now. It's more of like, we're gonna stand up straight and basically have like ballet.
Okay.
When we're holding the bow in our left hand, what we're gonna be doing is the Hunger Games symbol.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
So 3 fingers with your right. If I had an arrow loaded on the bow, it would click on under the brass part.
Okay.
Wrap those fingers under. And what I would do is, as I pulled back, I'm pulling to my smile.
Pull it up.
Yep. Pull back.
Pull it back.
All the way to your
To the
smile.
smile.
Keep going.
There.
Yep.
Ah, that's it. I'm quitting my job.
I think you have a career in archery.
Girl on fire, Katniss has nothing on her. And we have more insight from LAU at the Greek coming up. What to do with all those old concert tickets? We've got the deets. But first, our sponsors from Direct Buyers say you don't have to sing the blues when buying or selling a house.
Real estate can be a stressful business, but we met a brother and sister duo who take the hassle out of selling your home.
So we buy distressed properties all throughout Southern California. We buy homes that, definitely just need a little bit of love. Homes that have been just outdated, and we go in there and buy them directly from the owners so they don't have to pay any realtor commissions, any closing costs or anything. We buy them just literally completely as is.
Our parents have been purchasing real estate since the 80s, and when we kind of started our careers, we really loved it, and we both had such a great passion for it.
A lot of these homes in LA are, 100 years old, and they have such beautiful characteristics. So if you can do certain things to really brighten those up and expose those, then it makes it such a charming property. This house was probably one of the worst homes that I've ever done. When I bought this place, it was tilting 6.5 inches down the mountain. It was almost on the point of being condemned by the city. Everyone thought it was going to be a teardown. But after doing a little bit more due diligence, I looked into it and I said, hey, you know what? You could still save this home. Gutted it completely. But when we gutted it, we made sure to keep in mind that, hey, we are going to keep the characteristic parts of the home, the archways, the windows, just anything that resembled the 1920s Spanish style.
This is the greatest tub and the greatest master bath.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Yes, so this actually used to be a bedroom. We wanted the privacy of, the ensuite upstairs. So we threw in a big fishbowl tub right here, so you could just lay, read books. We have a stand-up shower on the other side, double vanity, double doors that lead out to the rooftop deck.
I never want to leave, but I guess I have to. Let's go. This is probably one of the coolest views in all of LA.
You know, there's a lot of deck space up here. It's just a great space to entertain.
Yeah, and you can see the Hollywood sign and the observatory.
You know, it's a very spectacular view, and I think it's very unique. You know, homes with views tend to sell for a lot more.
It just comes down to trust. A lot of homeowners have a really unrealistic expectation of how much home repairs really cost. So what we do is we come in because we are family owned and we really give homeowners honest advice. And I think that's so important, and that's what sets us apart from other companies.
But what is AeroTrust?
AeroTrust, Olivia, is an affordable, simple, non-powered solution that allows for particle reduction to happen in an indoor environment. We all want clean, safe air. That's something we can all agree on these days. It's a simplistic solution that allows someone to attach a filter to a ceiling within seconds, and it's given everyone peace of mind that something's been done about the air filtration in the environment they're walking in.
What types of businesses can use these?
Anyone that has this type of vent. This is a 2-foot by 2-foot standard supply vent. It's perfect for educational institutions. We've had a lot of success in medical buildings, manufacturing, for example. Food and government facilities are all ideal places for AeroTrust.
What are some of the statistics on how effective AeroTrust is?
AeroTrust has been proven effective to reduce particles in the range of tobacco and wildfire smoke by 99.6% in a single pass going through an AeroTrust system. This is a carbon filter. This is most ideal in the wildfire smoke. This has an activated carbon charcoal filter inside of this housing, and magnetically within seconds, without the need of any tools, you can stick that on just as easy as the refrigerator magnet. AeroTrust will accept any standard filter that exists in the marketplace that's 24 by 24. This is perfect for reduction of superfine particles, and it works well with our AeroTrust system. And we're excited to help your audience out. Through the month of October, we're going to be offering a buy 5, get 1 free special. All they'll have to do is go to our website, aerotrust.com, and put it in the code KTLA.
Theater has been part of LA's landscape since September of 1930. Can you believe that? All right, now Doug Kolk with your Backstage Pass.
Can you believe I was just in the same dressing room as Bruce Springsteen back in 2006 when he took the Seeger Sessions tour here to the historic Greek Theater? And look at what's in front of me. This is a wall of all the artists who have played here, and this is just the last 4 years. Look at the history, the late John Prine, Goo Goo Dolls. Look at the way Steve Miller signed his name. Band of Horses, I was at that show. So many great memories. It's why the Greek Theater is one of my favorite venues. All right, so we're currently in the chorus room. Now, believe it or not, Dana, this is used as an extra dressing room for the artists, and it's been here since the Greek opened.
I did not know that. It's actually really nice. I love all the black and white. And you know, a roadie actually told me that you are a bit of a pack rat and a hoarder, especially when it comes to old tickets.
Back when they weren't digital, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But I did recently get the deets on a super cool way to recycle those stubs.
What time is it, brother?
Family? Yeah, that's my hard rockin' dad.
Boss time!
Friends? The occasional total stranger? Rob Lowe? Behind every stub
Bruce fist pounded me at this show, and it was all cut in the Jumbotron.
is an incredible story.
He fist pounded me at this one, too. Actually, I caught it on cell phone. We won tickets to this show.
And a memory that's everlasting.
My wife and I flew all the way to Philadelphia, and we were front row for Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds.
In most cases.
This show, I don't remember.
Which is what makes Stub Stories so appealing.
That's why we call the company Stub Stories Apparel, because every stub tells a story.
Jackie Balestra and Dawn McConaughey have found a way to capture those moments.
We started with t-shirts,
yes,
and within like 3 days of ordering samples, she's like, we should do masks.
With a new company that celebrates the music.
That's such a great conversation starter. People come up to you, they'll, you know, I've met several people that have actually been to the shows of the ticket I'm wearing.
by putting that old ticket stub to everyday use.
It's history, you know. And these are collectibles.
With a portion of every sale benefiting local youth musicians.
For every item we sell, we're going to donate $1 to the South Bay Music Connection.
When you have a stack of stubs at home, do you know how difficult it is to select the ones that are going to go on the shirts?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the sentimental shows, like My First Date with My Wife, Billy Joel at Hollywood Bowl 2014. This is all I have to show for it. But we made up for it years later by celebrating our engagement with Billy at New York's Madison Square Garden. There's the monumental concerts. This is one of Tom Petty's last shows before he died. Same with Chris Cornell. And what about the big name shows in small venues, like Metallica at the Fonda Theater? When it came to choosing my stub story,
You told me that your very first concert was Billy Joel and Elton John.
I went with a little nostalgia.
So we made you up a shirt and a
Wow.
mask from Doug's very first concert.
Okay, though this unscripted song has sadly come to an end. Thank you so much to the Greek Theater for our incredible backstage passes. Where will we be tomorrow? You never know, but this song is gonna roll on.
Let's do it.
Far from the show!